Savannah, Bella, donkeys, donkey girls, donkeys. Come on, donkeys, come quick. Come on, donkey girls. Come on, donkeys. Come on, my girls, come on, donkeys. Oh, you're all right. Hi, Leaf Highfield, Double Dot Ranch and Donkey Resort. I guess you can tell I'm very upset. My father recently died, and he probably instilled in me a lot of my love for animals. And one of the last gifts he gave me was a subscription to National Geographic. Read it all my life, loved the magazine. Here's one of National Geographic's magazines that I got. It's called Traveler. Just came out. This is the October 2011 issue. Be sure not to buy it because it's very upsetting. I was reading this magazine. It's all about food, by the way. All the food around the world. And here on starting on page 114 and 115, we have cravings, 10 dishes worth the trip. Right here it says, we asked world-class chefs and other food folks about the meal they'd get into a plane, train, or automobile to savor again. Savor these foods. Okay. Number 1 is Greek salads. Number 2 is Canadian goose liver. Number 3 is Italian cake. Number 4 is soba, which I think is a noodle in Japan. Number 5 is truffles. Number 6 is shrimp. 7 is chicken salad. Number 9 is these little berries in Brazil that you have with something else here. I don't know. There's some kind of berries. But number 8 is what really I find disturbing. I find it stomach churning, disgusting. And that is this little picture we have here. And I'll show you a nice up-close one. You have here a donkey holding a, you know those little cardboard boxes that Chinese food comes in? The donkey's holding one of those in his mouth. And this is a quote, in quotes, from a man named At Smith. He's the chef and the owner of a restaurant called At and Soul in Washington, D.C., our capital. And what it says here is, after visiting and meditating at the famed Lama Temple in Beijing, I don't know who we is, him and some other nefarious person who has absolutely no, I don't know, I just can't fathom this. We walked down the incense-heavy road and came upon a little place where we had enjoyed this amazing Szechuan shredded beef. We enjoyed it so much. We had it again at another restaurant where it was called spicy ass meat. This was a lambing. Well, Mr. Smith, this was a lambing? You say, this was a lambing. What were you alarmed about? What kind of meat it was, maybe? I mean, sure. So I asked the server, and this is in quotes, ass meat. And he said, in quotes, like donkey. Well, we still love this dish, and I'd go back for it. At Smith, chef at At and Soul, Washington, D.C. Well, Chef Smith, you know, I don't know if Come here, Rusty. Rusty, come here. Come here. I don't know how you feel about pets, but there's a lot of people. Come here, Rusty. Come here. There's a lot of people in the United States of America that happen to love their pets, their dogs. Would you eat your dog, Mr. Smith? Huh? You serve any dog there at your restaurant? I looked up on your website, Chef Smith, and you were the chef for all these famous people. Oprah Winfrey. Does Oprah Winfrey know you eat donkeys? Martha Stewart, does she know you eat donkeys? Do you know how many people think of donkeys not as something to eat, Chef Smith? For example, here's a magazine called The Brayer. I would imagine that thousands of people subscribe to this magazine, which is all about donkeys and people who love donkeys. Train donkeys, show donkeys. See anything here that looks tasty, Chef Smith? Here's another magazine. It's called Mules, Mules and More. You know what the More is, Chef Smith? The More is published monthly for mule and donkey enthusiasts. Not the ones that like to eat them either. The ones that like to raise them and breed them and show them and are proud of them. I mean, I don't think these folks here are going to serve this up for dinner, Chef Smith. Yeah, I guess you would be perusing through magazines like this looking for something for the menu, huh? Well, I just want you to know, Mr. Chef Smith, that I find it disgusting and appalling that anyone, what were you thinking? What was National Geographic thinking? Somehow, are you proud of this? Are you proud that you ate donkey and went and got some more at another restaurant? And have the nerve to say, well, we still loved it, even after you found out it was a donkey. You still loved it, and you'd go back for it. Well, Mr. Chef Smith, whatever you are, because you are not my favorite person. I would never go to your restaurant, ever. And I hope the people in Washington, I hope Oprah Winfrey catches wind of this. You two need to have a talk. Maybe she can get Dr. Phil to talk to you about this, because it's sickening and it's disgusting. All I have to say, Chef Smith, is eat carrots, not donkeys. Believe it. You won't believe it, Giselle. There's a man. Vienna, there's a man. There's a man named Matt Smith, and he eats donkeys. He would eat you.